Let me tell you about Game Night. So during Game Night is this Game Night was this night that I held, not I held. It was this night that this friend I knew hosted from 2008 summer, pretty much all the way to about 2012 or 13, every Saturday night. And I had a car, none of my other buddies did, but I would grab all of my buddies, which would be Legacy, it'd be Toon, it'd be Tyrant, Legacy, Toon, Tyrant, Legend. Who else? Got Anthony. It'd be those five, and every now and then it'd be a random to go with us. They would all pack in my car. I had like a 2-door car that was not built for 5 people to be in it. And we would go to this game night, and we would basically play fighting games. And we would end with Smash Brothers because everybody could play. But for the 1v1 fighting games, we basically playing whatever was hot at the time. Around that time, Soul Calibur 4 was out, the one with Vader and Yoda. So that was out. But we would also play this game from time to time. And this game, I had never laid eyes on this game at all. I knew who Ken and Ryu was because I had Street Fighter Alpha. But I had never had any Street Fighters outside of Street Fighter EX. Or Street Fighter EX I had, or whatever. And this song used to play, and so how we used to do it is the winner stayed on. But it was like 6 of us in the room. So like, you know, we play one match. If you lost the match, you pass the controller, and like it was just going around or whatever. And you know, everybody else would watch, you know, and talk shit. Nobody was really on their phones because this wasn't 2008 wasn't the phone era where you had everything on your phone. You could be like, oh, I'm waiting for a match. I guess let me scroll on my social media. It wasn't time for that, so we was just all engaged on the game. We like, oh, and like, you know, like we was all engaged on the game and shit. And like it was so fire. And like this song was the constant that was always playing when we was going to Osaka. And even though I did not know how to play, I knew how to throw Hadokens and throw Shoryukens. And that's from Street Fighter EX when I was a younger kid. That was all I knew how to do. I remember I picked Kim Jo Ken or whatever. I picked Kim Kafwan, Joe Higashi, and Ken Masters. And it's just because, I don't know, it was just how they looked. Like I just picked who they looked. Because I never was a Ryu fan. So like I wouldn't pick Ryu. I didn't really like anybody else in the Street Fighter series like that. So yeah, so I ended up like wanting to fight because I got my ass whooped, obviously, because I never played the game, and some people there did know how to play the game, but we weren't so far apart because we were all basically noobs, whatever. So like I was like, fuck, I can't wait till my turn, and this song just kept playing. So it's basically like the birth of me wanting to whoop people's ass in fighting games. This shit right here, or whatever. And so that's why Capcom vs SNK has a really special spot in my heart because of that memory and stuff. But alas,